What up, Fight World? Ooh, the fuck? What up, Fight World? Your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. This is DJ W. We here to talk about some of this boxing. Gang, what it do? West Side, California. Put the West Coast on my back. Put the West Side on my back. We're gonna just talk. It's probably not gonna be too long. Just a little light work. Squad up. Ego Army, stand up, man. We working. Oh yeah, I said we working. What's up with everybody? What's good, Ego UK in the building? Shout out to my people out in the UK. Shout out to OKC. Man, I have a feeling the next thing you're going to post is AJ not fighting Wilder. We gonna see, man. Shout out to Colorado, man. We rock you like the mountains out there. Okay. You checking out that boy from the 209? Of course I'm gonna watch that. Minnesota, San Bernardino. I see you. Minnesota. What's cracking? We got a shooter. Book. Raul Gutierrez. Let's get it in, man. Pause. LeBron in 7? Nah, not the way they playing. Who you picking, man? We gonna talk about it. Killer Ego. Killer. What's up, Jason? Voorhees. What if Trout beat Charlo? Then he's at a good spot in his career. It's a bounce back win. I mean, we could do the what if game all day. Ain't much time. We're gonna see now. Shout out to Trout. He's a dog. I mean, he's willing to fight anybody. His resume shows you that. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about either. Charlo staying busy fighting a vet that gave his brother a tough fight. You know what I mean? Hopefully building up to a Jaime Munguia or a Hurd fight if he gets past Trout. Trout fought Lada, Cotto, Canelo, all these guys. Other Charlo brother, Jamal, fighting the other brother. I mean, who does that? Who's been like, oh, I fought both brothers, and both brothers are undefeated, and both brothers are good? People like Trout need more credit. Gabe Rosado need more credit. I just wish the fans weren't such pieces of shit. Where if you have losses, they'll just like write you off. Oh, hang them up. Heard Trout pay-per-view worthy. I don't know about pay-per-view, but depends on the price point and like how they build it up and when it happens and shit like that. I think it could be maybe built into a pay-per-view, but they're gonna have to invest in the guys probably have to do another fight in between, another good fight with, like, let's say Hurd fights Lada again, beats him again, and then Charlo fights Trout, gets past him, and then fights one more person, maybe something like that. Give him some good exposure. Trout is a good dude. Yep. Listen, let's go, man. Y'all seen the title of this video. I don't know who y'all think y'all dealing with. This is Ego, man. Ego Veli. I don't know what it is about boxing fans, but whenever somebody seems to, I guess, oppose or have a contrast of opinion or contradictory to something that I've said, y'all rush out of your way to send it to me as if that means something to me. Listen, bruh, I'm an Aries. I'm stubborn. I don't care that Don Cheadle, listen to me. I don't care what Don Cheadle, he's a good actor. You know what I mean? I take nothing away from him in that department. But I don't care who he's picking in a heavyweight fight. That's his opinion. It reminds me of the Dave Chappelle joke. It's like 9/11 and people are like, oh, what would Ja Rule think? He said, I don't give a fuck about Ja Rule at a time like this. Like, why y'all telling me about Don Cheadle and sending me Don Cheadle? Like I said, respects to him. You do your thing. But what is Don? I don't care if it's Donald Trump, Donald Duck, Don Amici. You know what I'm saying? What are you telling me about? I don't care if it's Donald Goings, Donald Glover. This is America. This is America. Like, I don't. What is telling me what Don Cheadle said? Colors. This is America. You know what I mean? Donald Glover. It'd be all the Donalds. Donnie Wahlberg, motherfucker. New Kids on the Block. Don Johnson. Miami Vice looking ass. Don Juan DeMarco. Like, what y'all telling me about? Someone said Don Dada. That's what I'm saying. Donald Goings. Like, okay. That's his opinion. Like, it's that simple. Motherfuckers, oh, see, your boy, see, that's when racist motherfuckers come out, because everybody that they think is, like, black or something you're down with, your boy, Donald Cheadle, even said, like, how is that my boy? When have I ever, like, what the fuck are you talking about, my boy? You know what I'm saying? The Black Channel, Don Cheadle is your boy. I know you like colors. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all think whoever co-signs the standpoint, someone said Donnie Darko. That's what I'm saying. Like, Don DeMarco. Y'all think whoever's co-signing your point, what's that? I'm supposed to budge? Because Iron Man's buddy, the Avengers motherfucker, said something opposite of what I said? Y'all gotta, like, some of y'all take this boxing shit, like, too crazy. Your boy Don Cheadle. Like, you act like this is like someone I grew up with or some shit. This motherfucker opposing me and we on the same, like, he worked for boxing. Like, how's that my boy? Like, what is it Don Cheadle got to do with anything? You know what I mean? I don't care. Like, there's not even a disrespect to him thing. I just, listen, in boxing is a small niche community. I ain't never heard Don Cheadle drop no fight predictions, period. So I don't even know where his knowledge is. So I don't care what he said. That's his opinion. That's cool. Stephen A. Smith, he don't really talk. I don't really see it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Y'all dropping them Rush Hour 2 quotables. Yeah. Don Omar, Don Omega, Don Dada. Someone said Don Rickles. Rest in peace, Don Rickles. Yeah, like, and people ask, your boy Don Cheadle. Why is it my boy? What have I ever even talked about Don Cheadle on the channel? You know what I'm saying? Someone said Machiavelli the Don. That's what I'm saying. Ego Velli Don, Machiavelli the Don. Donald Glover. This is America. This is America. Like, that's his opinion. That's cool. Good for him. y'all be so juiced with it, like a celebrity. George Lopez said this. What's George Lopez got to do with it? Like I said, boxing is a small niche community. Some people like it just from the outside. But like I said, I never seen Don Cheadle talk about boxing ever up until he said something about Joshua. So I don't even know where his knowledge is at. I don't know if he's an avid fan or whatever. And even if he is an avid fan, what's that got to do with me? What's that got to do with my personal breakdown? See, that's how I know some of you guys don't have a backbone. Because all it takes is for someone else, another YouTube channel, to steer you in a different direction, or a celebrity. I don't care if everybody in the world thinks that Joshua beats Wilder. I think Wilder would win the fight. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This is really not that serious. Props to Joshua if he wins. I just think from a stylistic perspective, I've already told you, I've said this before the outcome of the Luis Ortiz fight. I said, if Wilder can beat Luis Ortiz, I think Luis Ortiz is a tougher test for Wilder. Because people do talk about Wilder getting sloppy or being wild. Well, Luis Ortiz is a technical southpaw, and he still got it done. Joshua is a technical orthodox fighter, which doesn't put him in a different trajectory. Like, he would be more lined up with the right hand easily. You know what I'm saying? Luis Ortiz, I've never really seen major dry spells of activity, but I have with Joshua, like where it looked like the extra mass and stuff like that was slowing him down in the midway points of fights and shit like that. Luis Ortiz, he keeps a good, decent pace. Yeah, motherfuckers. Don Cheadle, he said AJ gonna win. And he says, you know what I mean, people sending me stuff and saying, you're gonna call Don Cheadle a coon. Because, like, what are you talking about? Why am I gonna call Don Cheadle a coon for? See, some of y'all are so stupid that y'all don't even know what these terms mean. Why would I call Don Cheadle a coon for picking one black fighter over another black fighter, and he's just giving a fight prediction? That doesn't. Where in the history of cooning does that even make sense? You know what I mean? He's not saying AJ, like, AJ's a black athlete. He's a black fighter, as is Deontay Wilder. So how is that cooning? I don't get it. Y'all don't even know what the terms mean, but y'all see y'all hear like a YouTube channel say it. You don't really have a grasp of what it means. That's not even what cooning is. Because he made a fight prediction? No, it's not. It's deeper than that. You got to do more than people. It's easy to determine who's a coon. It really is. But yeah, like I said, props to Iron Man, props to Don Cheadle, but that doesn't move me into a different direction. I think who's gonna win is gonna win, and he's entitled to his opinion. So if he thinks it's AJ, shit, we could bet. Tell Don Cheadle to holler at me. We can put money in the escrow. I'll bet him a couple racks. You know what I mean? I ain't been in the Avengers and shit, so I ain't gonna break the bank, but shit, I got a couple racks for it. If Joshua fights Wilder next, you know what I mean, and y'all have access to Don Cheadle, tell him to holler at me. We'll drop some racks on it and bet. It's nothing. You know what I mean? If I win, I win. I lose, I lose. But yeah, shout out to him. He's entitled to his opinion. But it's just the energy is funny. People, Don Cheadle said, your boy Don Cheadle. Like, like you proved me wrong. The fight ain't even happened, so you don't know who's gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? But they take that as like a win. You know what I mean? Because Don Cheadle, I guess he's supposed to be the voice of reason in boxing or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's his opinion. That's cool. But it don't matter. It could be Terrence Howard. Man, AJ different than a dog, man. I was just playing with you, AJ, man. Like, what's Terrence Howard got to do with my fight prediction? AJ, you got to take the 50 mil, AJ. I was just playing with you, man. Oh, yo, boy, Terrence Howard said AJ gonna win. He said he gonna, like, okay. He can say whatever he want. I think Wilder too wild. AJ finna win, man. I was just playing with you, young blood, man. Shout out to my dude Alejandro, $5 super chat. We working. You know what I mean? At least take an actor that y'all know I'm like, that I fuck with heavy, like Denzel. Did Denzel say he's picking AJ? And yeah, okay. I'm from New York. I've been to the Barclay several times. And I'm picking Wilder, huh? I seen what he did with King Kong. King Kong ain't got shit on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You act like, you said Don Cheadle said that. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least pick someone I fuck with heavy, like Denzel, you know what I mean? I ain't heard, what's Denzel fight prediction? Yeah, okay, I'm the equalizer in theaters in July. And I think Wilder's gonna beat him. Yeah. I am not gonna bury my son. I like when Denzel flip in his movies. He always gotta yell at somebody. Now I said I want room for cream in my coffee. I didn't tell you that when I ordered it. That's what I did. You left no room. So all I'm drinking is coffee. I like black coffee, but I like a splash of creamer. Now you won't let me drink this with creamer. You ain't left no room in my coffee. Like, why you gonna yell at the barista like that, Denzel? This is a movie. Denzel be trying to get that fucking Oscar and shit. Yeah, I like black coffee, but I like a little splash of creamer. You didn't leave room for my creamer. What am I supposed to do, huh? I'm gonna sip it, burn my lip. I'll burn my lip trying to make room for the creamer. Huh? Yeah, motherfucker. Don Cheadle. I don't give a fuck. DMX said AJ gonna win. He got to take the fight first. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? AJ gonna do it. Like, that's what I'm doing, my man. AJ is doing. Eddie Hearn ain't gonna do that. Like, I don't give a fuck who said what. This is my channel. I can't. We talk tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wilder. Say out the dog. If I catch you when the sun is down, run it, clown, come above that, I'm gonna gut it down. Like, you knew it was wrong when you asked for it, AJ. Like, I don't care. All these celebrities can pick whoever they want. That's what makes boxing exciting. Someone said War Machine said that. He go, I'm well aware. And motherfuckers telling me about Avengers that said some shit. What? Well, I'm supposed to change because the Avengers. It wasn't Papa Doc, ain't he in the Avengers? So what's Papa Doc thing? What's his? He played Papa Doc. He played Pac, and he an Avenger. So what's his fight prediction? His name is Clarence, and Clarence lives at both. He lives at home with both parents, and Clarence's parents have a real nice marriage. Yeah, my boy Future is an Uncle Tom. Like, what's Papa Doc talking about? So y'all want to tell me about what celebrities got to say? I see that I'm put to the test. Battling this chick with no breasts. Yeah, this whole crowd looks suspicious. There's all dudes in here, except for these bitches. Like, y'all telling me about celebrity predictions. Like that's gonna change something. Bottom line, the fight gotta happen. You know what I mean? Someone said Cheddar Bob. So I'll end this shit with a fuck you, but have a nice day. That dude sound like Busta Rhymes and shit in 8 Mile. So I'll end this shit right here with a fuck you and I'll have a nice day. He's like, look y'all, Snoop Dogg just had a fucking boob job. He said, I ain't hear a word you said. Hippity hoopla. Ward, I think you were a little too hard on the beaver. So was Eddie Haskell, Wilder with Miss Cleaver. He said you can hippity hop off the stage. Hey, Eminem was kind of spitting. Eminem was spitting. He said, I ain't hear a word you said. Hippity hoopla. Hey, that shit was clean. He said, go home, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until something dope hits you. Fuck it, you can take the mic home with you. Oh my God, Eminem was killing. He was even killing at the lunch line, you know what I'm saying? You've been working at this plant so long, you're a plant. Look at his goddamn boots. They're starting to grow roots. Hey, I'll get the 7 digits from your mother tomorrow. Yeah, y'all know about this. 50 Cent beefs for the best. You gotta do something, baby. Everybody listen. Look at everybody listen. All that shoot 'em up shit y'all be talking. You gotta do something now, man. Wrench Mafia said, Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. You could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty shitty, man. You're like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you. Fuck it, we should be together too. Like, what? These motherfuckers is weirdos. Okay, I'm TB Ego. We ain't playing no games. The fight gotta happen. Joshua Wilder, let's see it. And then we don't have to do this. So, hey, y'all funny as shit. Someone said Tiny Zeus Lister Jr. is picking Deontay Wilder. Shut up, punk. Y'all don't get nothing? Hell yeah, we got about $250. Ain't that right, Debo? I got about $250. Y'all funny. Oh my gosh. So I said, hey yo, Ego, that's my girlfriend screaming in the trunk. I didn't slit her throat. I'm doing 90 on the freeway. Dare me to drive? Remember that song, Phil Collins through the air in the night about the guy who could have stopped the other guy from drowning but didn't? And Phil saw it all this concert and found. Hey, Eminem be spitting. Hey, y'all gotta listen to that old Eminem when he got on the Mobb Deep. He was killing. He said, I done figured this rap shit out, I map shit out strategically. Timing is everything, and it seems to be the key to my success, and it's worked for me repeatedly. Let them dish you first and respond immediately in order to master the art of war, don't start a war. Shit not no more, we done scared them off, there are no more. Terry Crews got wilder. Black Chang says Don Cheadle is right. Man, who cares? Let's see it. I don't want to see a bunch of actors predict what they who wins. What fights do you discuss and break down? And listen, when I hear celebrity, most of them that I've never heard talk about boxing, I don't really hear them really break down the fight. They'll be like, "Oh, AJ, you got a whole country behind." That's anyone can say that. Break down. What's he gonna do? I just want to see it. It's not even that serious, man. Just show me it. And listen, y'all gotta look for the signs. Y'all gotta look for the signs when it comes to this boxing shit. Why all of a sudden? Listen, I don't know what Joshua's gonna decide. I hope it's the right thing, which is Wilder. But it's not really looking like that to me, and it hasn't been looking like that to me. And that's what I said. But I don't know what was offered to Wilder in the counter offer from Eddie Hearn, so I can't say wholeheartedly that it won't go down, because maybe it was a great offer. I don't know. It probably was some bullshit that was better than the first bullshit, the 12.5. So it's better than that. It's an improved offer, I'm sure. But is it 30, 40%? Is it 40%, which is what they asked for to travel to the UK? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But you got to listen to it. Why is Eddie Hearn doing multiple recent interviews, and out of nowhere he's talking about the Wilder Joshua is going to be either next or it's going to be the fight after Povetkin? So he's basically saying it's going to be Povetkin Wilder or Wilder Povetkin, and they're going to find out this week which one it is. And everything I'm seeing from Eddie Hearn, he keeps saying that Team Povetkin's on board. They're ready to go. They're ready. And conveniently, he's blaming Wilder. Conveniently, he's blaming Wilder. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's like this. These are like elementary school tricks. Elementary school tricks. So yeah, let me put this out there that is all hedged in Wilder's corner. The ball's in his court. So if he doesn't accept this deal, which again I don't know what the counter offer from them is, but if he doesn't accept this deal, then you're gonna give the appearance that he didn't want the fight. I mean, these are elementary. Bob Arum did it with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. These are so easy to decipher, these little games. Yeah, if I speak first and I just put this out there and plant this seed, then people are gonna go for it. Yeah. When all along it sounds like your intent was to fight Povetkin. I hope I'm wrong. So either way, I told you, new media, we win. Either way. Either we get what we want and we're pleasantly surprised, or we don't get what we want and we could just be like, see? Told you to read the signs. We win either way. So I'm good with that. But yeah, that's the oldest trick in the book. Just, oh yeah, we made a much improved offer. It's improved. It's new and improved. It's fair. But you said the first offer was fair, and the consensus from the fans was 12.5 flat. Wasn't fair. Just like Golovkin getting 15 million wasn't really fair. You know what I mean? The more I think about it now, it wasn't really fair, because they're saying Golovkin made 20-something million in the first fight with 30%. So that's simple business. Golovkin's team did the right thing. You get what I'm saying? So it's pretty much a provable thing that if someone's offering a flat rate on a pay-per-view fight, that it's a tactic to either reap in all the money and all the benefits if they're dumb enough to take it, or they don't really want to make the fight, or they're greedy or they want all the money from the fight. Because again, why would you do a percentage with everybody else except for this particular pay-per-view fight? You know what I'm saying? So the more I start thinking about this flat rate, the more I see it's just kind of a tactic to either be greedy You're down to fight this person, but you just want all of the proceeds or majority of them, or you don't really want the fight and you know they're gonna decline it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, Eddie Hearn, I just think like his tactic is like, it's so predictable. It really is to me. I don't know about you, but it seems predictable. Oh yeah, our offer's fair now and it's improved. But you said the first offer was fair, so why would I believe that it's this great offer that really... Listen. Check this out. I know a way right now that will get this fight done. Offer Wilder 40%. And I promise he would probably take, because that's what he said he wanted. You get what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he take it? If it was 40%, travel to the UK, get a percentage of the pay-per-view split, you don't think we'll have a fight right now? Even if it was like 35 or higher, 35 to 40, 35 to 39%, you don't think Wilder would probably take that? With the pay-per-view proceed on it? So, instead of saying, oh, it's all in Wilder's court, we have an improved offer, you know you can make the fight right now with the, just like Thanos with the snap. You can make the fight right there. Give him what he wants. You know what I mean? Or give him something close. He said he'll come to the UK, so that's nothing. See, this is the thing. Wilder's on record. And I understand this A-side, B-side bullshit, but Wilder's on record saying he'll fight in the USA, but he said he'll fight in the UK if the deal makes sense. Joshua's on record saying the opposite. He's saying we work for everything and our brand and yada yada yada, and we won in the UK, and he in fact turned down $50 million with back-end money in order to not fight in America. So it's actually a one-way street. The B-side says we could do it in America, you could eat, I could eat, that's where we could produce this type of pay. But I will come to the UK, but you gotta offer me something fair. Joshua, his side is actually saying the opposite. They're saying we're the A side, and the first one, at least for the first one, not talking about the second one. They said the second one can happen in America if Wilder becomes the A side. But fuck that, because you see what Canelo and Triple G are going through. Who knows if they're gonna fight or not fight? Triple G agreed, his side agreed to 35%. Now they're reneging and they don't want 35%. So fuck all that. All these people who are talking about, oh, Wilder, if you're so confident, knock him out and you become the A side. Because even if he did that and he knocked out Joshua, there's no guarantee. What if Joshua got knocked out bad and he wanted several tune-ups? Or what if he got knocked out and then Tyson Fury had bounced back and then he pursued a Tyson Fury fight? And then Wilder doesn't get the rematch for quite some time. So you got to negotiate what you want in this first one. You can't just bank on a rematch, even if you have a rematch clause. You know what I'm saying? Get what you want out the first deal. Fuck that. Wait till the second one, and then you get to no. Shout out to my dude, Official Reckless, $10 Shmoney Gang. He said, I'm one live video behind, cousin. I saw you was live. Gotta support. Peace and blessing. The ego. Keep working. Shout out to you, man. I'm holding it down for the Army. The Army's holding it down for me. Fighter IQ, I see you. $5 super chat. You could play Eddie Hearn interviews in any order. He never addresses current issues. 1 minute's about money. Now it's about the location. Y'all hear the people. See, and this is the thing. I'll be the scapegoat or patsy, whatever y'all want, because I'm the person who's hosting the channel. So people go, oh, you're racist and biased, but you could do that all day. I got tough skin. I'm built for this. But you're not going to be able to deceive all of the fans. You might even be able to deceive some fans close to where you're at, but you're not going to worldwide deceive it when there's people like me and other people who are showing you the other side of the coin, showing you, you know what I mean? You got new media showing you what I'm saying. I'm not just typing a bunch of shit, writing a bunch of shit, making videos and hitting record and just bumping my gums. All these things I'm saying, you guys could do the same detective work. And a lot of times I present it for you, or I tell you how to get to the same information so you have the same access. It's like a vending machine. You know what I mean? If there's 5 bags of Fritos chips and you have the proper amount You put your quarters in, you have access to the same chips. Loma Checkers, block him because you've already been blocked and you came back some kind of way. I remember your name. You're obsessed with Lomachenko. I wish you a speedy recovery, Lomachenko. But block him. I'm not even going to argue with you. You said Ego quit riding Wilder. How'd you even get back? No, he's not in the hot seat. I already beat him. See, these dudes so weak, they want me to beat him in the hot seat again. But I've already beat him. I remember his name. He had the same picture. Like, bro, you're done. Shooters, please get rid of Loma Checkers. You playing checkers, I'm playing chess. You're gone. I'm not even addressing whatever you're talking about. He's like, yeah, man. Do I have any shooters in here left? We gotta keep this shit rolling. See, D Bevel's my dude from Vegas. He know. He said, holy shit, Loma Checkers came back. That's what I'm saying. Remember that scene on RoboCop? The dude with the red hair? And the RoboCop seen him at the gas station. He had his motorcycle. And the RoboCop's like walking towards him. And he's like, you're dead. You're dead. And he started backing up because he's scared. We killed you, man. You're dead. And he starts shooting at RoboCop. That's how I feel. Like that dude with the balding red hair. You're dead. We killed you, man. You're dead. That's how I feel. I already killed you in the hot seat. And you fucking came back some kind of way. But you ain't RoboCop. You the villain. No, actually, you could be RoboCop. You can't be two good guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Motherfuckers is talking about I'm back, motherfucker. The Shining and shit. Here's Loma Checkers. How the fuck you get back here? But see, this prime example of what I'm talking about. We're not gonna get too distracted because I don't even have the patience to do all that. You got blocked in the hot seat. You got roasted because I remember him specifically. You keep saying how biased I am and how I said. Why do you keep coming back? That's all I need to know. Like, what would that's like me going to a restaurant and I'm like, this tuna fish sandwich tastes like ass. Oh my god, patooey. But I keep going back and I try something else. Ugh. God damn it, this potato salad, it tastes like feet and toe jam. And then I go back, let's say one more time. These fucking deviled eggs taste like cock. Oh, kapooey. And then you keep coming back? That doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, why would you keep going back to that same restaurant? Tastes like ass, cock, and whatever I said. Armpits or whatever. Like, why do they keep coming back? Like, this ain't Pet Cemetery, motherfucker. Michael Myers and shit. You know, Michael Myers, they just sit up. That's what they do. We've already beat you, man. But yeah, man, Joshua Wilder needs to happen. It's only a matter of time we're gonna see what's what. It's that simple. Monkey D. Luffy, what up? But, like I said, just explain this. Explain this. Why is Eddie Hearn saying either Povetkin, Josh? Okay, listen. He said Povetkin, he said Povetkin for Joshua, Povetkin Wilder, or Wilder Povetkin. But Povetkin's ready to go, and Wilder, he only has a week. First it was 2 weeks, and then the week passed. He only has a week. He has to hurry up and decide. He has to decide what he's gonna do because Povetkin's ready to go. And you had a meeting with Povetkin's team 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I was in like North Carolina when you had it. Barry Hearn just had a meeting with Shelly Finkel like a day or so ago. So we're gonna hinge all these negotiations on whatever they discussed and hope they got it together in that negotiation. It's possible, but it doesn't look like it. But the thing that's concerning is he keeps saying Povetkin's ready to go, but beyond that, he keeps saying Wilder. He said if Povetkin's next, then Wilder in December or February 2019. That's proof right there. When did 2019? I thought Joshua wanted to fight. He said this, people. He said Joshua was going to fight 3 times this year. Early, mid-year, and like December. So where did February 2019, when did that come into play? Honestly. When did February come into play? Raymond Murphy, shout out to you, Money Gang. Ego, keep up the good work. Appreciating your platform all the way from Kuwait. Shout out to you in Kuwait. Native of Far, Rockaway, New York, repping that 718. Keep hitting with the facts. I appreciate that. New media. Shout out to Kuwait. Are you in the service? Or are you just in Kuwait like chilling? Or are you in like the army or something? Ego worldwide, man. We worldwide. Boxingego, we talked that night. Retired military. That's why I figured something like that. Shout out to you, man. Enjoy your time. It's probably hot as fuck out in Kuwait. Jeff Horn complaining about Vegas. Kuwait probably hot as a motherfucker. But yeah, so like when did February 2019 come into play? He said that Joshua was gonna fight Wilder this year. It must happen. He said it after the Carlos Takam fight. And I'm about to put together a video because I'm sick of the games. You know what I'm saying? So why is he saying if Povetkin's next, which seems like there's a strong possibility it is, unless there's some unbeatable deal that Wilder has to take or whatever. But it seems like Povetkin could be next, right? But then now we're talking about waiting till 2019. But he said Joshua wanted to fight 3 times this year. He didn't take super damage versus Joseph Parker. In fact, the ref didn't even let him really scrap on the inside, especially. Then we have to see the outcome of Povetkin if that's who's next. And if he gets past him, I thought Wilder was going to be in this year. Why did he say that? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, these dudes, and see, I know all the tricks. This, shout out to you for your service. Shout out to all the veterans, man. This is another trick that they do. The people who are like, oh, blaming on Wilder and stuff like that. Wilder's team, for the most part, aren't doing a million interviews that are all contradictory. They're not saying, oh, we want to fight Joshua in 2018, and then saying, oh, we want to fight him in 2019, right? They're not doing so many interviews that all say different things. It is what it is. So like I said, I hope Joshua, Eddie Hearn keeps saying he wants to fight Wilder, and he doesn't want to fight Povetkin. That's what he said out of his own mouth. So make it happen. Offer him something he won't refuse. If that's what you want, you'll get all the credit in the world if you beat him. That's already a given. Wilder get all the credit in the world. See, that's what they fear. I'm telling you. And I'm talking about the fans right now. This is what the fans fear. Because you have to listen. If you talk shit about somebody, do y'all want to hear this? If y'all want to hear this, y'all got to smash the like button. And can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Ain't shit free. If y'all want to get this work, I need a hell yeah in the comment section. Oh my gosh, James Sousa's killing. New media in full effect. Ego, I remember in October 2017, you see how he put the date? I remember October 2017, Eddie Hearn said, Deontay Wilder is definitely a summer 2018 blockbuster. The next week he said, I'm thinking 2019. He never stops lying. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. All this for a fight. It's not even that serious, bro. Like, just, this is what y'all do for a living. Like, we all want to see it. We'll all pay if you don't stall it out too long. Just like, where did this 2019 come from? I really need to know that. I really want to know that. But that's what I'm saying. If you really want to fight, you can make him an offer you know that he won't turn down, like what he asked for. Unlike Joshua, who asked for 50 mil. Hey, 50 mil, I'll take the fight tomorrow. Tell Wilder's team 50 mil. And then, oh, here's 50 mil. And then it's like, oh, but I wanted it back at home and the 50 mil. Listen, if the B side is offering A side money, then you have to kind of take something. You have to compromise something. They gave you the bag that you wanted, that you asked for. You have to give in certain areas. You know what I'm saying? If you were the one producing the money, then that makes sense. But they're, to my knowledge, they're not offering Wilder as much. 50 million. I mean, I don't know what to offer, but I really doubt it. So you're the A side producing B side money, but you still want it at home because of what you sold. The B side is offering A side money, and they're asking you, hey, you got to budge, no rematch clause, and you got to come to America to come get this bag. The money's all in the bag, and y'all like, no, we don't trust American judges. Wilder's fights don't even go to judges, so that's already doesn't make sense. Wilder had one fight out of 40 that went to the judges. Period. And then Bermane Stiverne was that one person, and he got knocked out in one round in the rematch. So to me, that kind of, yeah, one person survived at one point, but then look how bad he got it in the rematch. You get what I'm saying? So why are you complaining about Wilder? Like, I could understand if let's say Canelo was a heavyweight and Joshua said, oh yeah, American judges, they play these games and tricks. I can understand if it was Canelo, because Canelo has some faulty shit happen in his fights with judges and scoring. You know what I'm saying? Levi Martinez in the Lotta fight, 117-111. CJ Ross in the Floyd Mayweather fight. You know what I mean? That was bullshit. The Amir Khan fight, I thought Amir Khan won the first 4 rounds easy. And they all had, or 2 of 3 had Amir Khan losing, even though he was easily winning at the time he got knocked out. He clearly won more rounds in the first 6 than Canelo. You look at the Trout fight, the open scoring, it was a competitive fight. They all had, like, Trout losing, needed a knockout to win. You look at, what else fight? The Golovkin fight. Adelaide Bird's scorecard made no sense. So I understand if you were fighting someone like that and be like, hey, these judges be making up their own rules for this dude. But you talking about Wilder, who had 40 fights and only one person made it to the end. So why would a fear of judges keep you from getting that money? Somebody explain these things to me. If per history, this is factual information, in 40 fights, only one person seen it 12 rounds. And in that fight with Bermane Stiverne, who's seen it to the end, he clearly lost and then complained that he was dehydrated or something. So it's not like in that one fight that went the distance that it was a robbery, or that it was like Ward Kovalev, where it was debatable at best or controversial. Stiverne is the only person to go 12, and he clearly lost. So why would you be worried about Wilder and screwy judges? You get what I'm saying? That doesn't even make sense as a talking point, because his fights don't go to judges. So why would you be worried about that? Here's another thing. Eddie Hearn says that Wilder will get knocked out in 3 by AJ. Once again, if your man, your bull, will knock out this bull in 3 rounds, once again, why would you be worried about American judges? These things do not make any sense to me, because if you, with your power, punch another guy and he's knocked out in 3, then American judges don't even come into play. Even if he got knocked out in 3 and all 3 judges had it for Wilder controversially, you just knocked him out. So the judges' scorecards didn't even matter. In addition, both Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua both are on record saying that Joseph Parker was a tougher fight because he's more technical, more fundamentally sound. Again, if you believe that, you just won a scorecard, or you won on the cards versus Joseph Parker, and you said he's the tougher fight, so you already beat the tougher fight. So why are you worried about referees and judges when you already just dealt with the tougher fight? Your words. See? I know it hurts. And see, I know the games they play, like other channels or people, they'll be like, oh, you Americans, you fucking Yanks are so patriotic. You have blind patriotism. I don't have blind patriotism. I like the UK. I like fighters from the UK. I don't give a fuck where you're from. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a mask. They're trying to make it like you're just so deluded and so delusional because you're blinded by patriotism. Americans, when it comes to boxing, a lot of people, patriotism is the last thing that they are. Look at all the top quality American fighters. Look at them. Charlo brothers. I hear mad hate for them. Oh, they talk too much shit. I can't wait for someone to humble them. Floyd Mayweather. Oh, he's a bitch. Pillow-fisted Floyd. Waited till people got washed up to fight him. Terrence Crawford. Oh, yeah. He only fights small guys. Right? Danny Garcia. Oh, he's a cherry picker. Rod Salka. Right? Errol Spence. Oh, look at his goddamn nipples. He's on something. Right? So where in the world, where in the fuck do you get this American patriotism sensation from? When a lot of channels be cooning and saying all these types of things that are Americans. You know what I mean? You got Don Cheadle, an American actor, saying I'm picking Joshua. So what's up with America being so pro? You know what I'm saying? Why is Don Cheadle picking the British fighter? This is, see, you can't make this shit up. Just listen, General Pendant. Go look at Errol Spence without his shirt on videos, and you go through the comment section and tell me if you don't see. God damn it! I know he represented us in the U.S. Olympics, but his nipples are a little bit too puffy. I have the videos. Just type in Errol Spence, Boxingego, and look at anything where he's training without no shirt. You'll see people. Oh, it's the goddamn gyno. HGH. I know it when. He's juiced to the gills. Like, they're putting all types of dumb shit. God damn it, look at his belly button and his nipple. Doctor must have cut his umbilical cord. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Shut the fuck up, man. Talking about a man's nipples. The fuck? Who does this? I just got magnifying glass. Look at these nipples. These aren't regular nipples. My puppy was neutering. Their nipples never look like this. Like, y'all talking about a man's nipples. I can't get jiggy with this, man. I must be the greatest. Because y'all talking about nipples. I be talking about boxing. God damn it, these DeSoto nipples. Like, what the fuck are DeSoto nipples? Only in Texas, I tell you. They say everything is bigger in Texas, especially the nipples. Errol Spence had a nip slip. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Errol Spence had a nip slip. That's some shit you say to a female, Pamela Anderson or something. You talking about Errol Spence? Like, these motherfuckers. A nip slip, y'all some Toucan Sams. That's what it is, man. Toucan Sam. That's who you are. That's what you identify with. Toucan Sam. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, motherfucker. I just made that right now. That's what y'all are. Toucan Sam. And if you know who Toucan Sam is, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want nobody hating on the video saying, oh, ego. I said Toucan Sam. You a bird. Okay. So, man, like I said, these dudes, these fans are scary. That's what it is. These fans are scary. That's all they talk about. Men's nipples and ego, get that wilder cock out your mouth. Get that cock. Like really? All that? Like, cause I think a man will win or cause I want to see a fight. Ew, get that dick out of your mouth. That's how they act. Like little fucking Toucan Sams. Little kids and shit. But we keep working, hard work, dedication. Someone said I'm crying at work because you know what I'm saying is real. I can't have one live stream, one boxing dialogue without nipples and dicks, all types of shit for no reason. I'm like, man, that Wilder just suck his dick already. What? Y'all some weirdos, man. For real, blood. Y'all weird, blood. That's weird, blood. Feel me? I can't even listen to the video. I'm crying. I mean, this is what boxing is now. This is what rap is now. sensitive, people wearing purse. Hey, shout out to Lil Uzi. He heard all the comments in the comment section. He pulled up on Rich Kid. I give him credit for that, because he be wearing some weird clothes, but he at least pulled up. So I give it to him. He pulled up. Rich Kid, or whatever the dude's name is, he went back behind the counter and started making a caramel macchiato with extra cream. Why'd he run back? Like, what are you running from, bro? How you gonna run from a dude named Lil Uzi and he's actually little? Like, he don't look like, I know some little dudes. I know the little dude named the Mexican cat. He was hella hub though, but he was short. His little name Chino, and he was hella big. Like, but Lil Uzi ain't even like big like that. And you running behind the counter, that shit crazy, bro. You gotta catch the fade. The motherfucker went back and started getting a double smoke breakfast sandwich and shit from Starbucks. A latte. Why are you making lattes when he's trying to pull up? Whatever. I just call the game how I see it. I don't care who, man. Y'all go deal with it. Y'all gonna get this work. That's why we run the boxing game. Because we honest. Triple G, walls are closing in. Gotta do something. Good fighter. Let's see how good you are. No special effects. He's solid. No special effects. Charlo's coming. Daniel Jacobs, your mandatory. Derevyanchenko, basically, he wants some work. Billy Joe Saunders is injured, but his hamstring gonna be cool. Canelo, he pissed off. You talking about the meat and all that? Now it's getting real in boxing. AJ Wilder, Keith Thurman, when he come back in August, put up or shut up. Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that Billy Joe Saunders injury. Motherfucker, out of all injuries, he said his hamstring. That really don't sound right. Like, you just running my like, what's wrong with you? My hammy. Like, you want to go to Miami? 305? Dade County? Nah, my hammy. I said my hammy. I can't run. Oh, I thought you were saying Miami. Like Pitbull in them. Gasolina. Like, I thought you said Miami. No, my hammy. My hammy. My hammy hurt. Oh, I thought you was trying to see Luis King Kong Ortiz train in Miami. Man. My hammy. I want a couple things me way. Like, Miami. I said my hammy. You hear me? Bars. Oh my gosh. See, I got bars, man. Triple entendre, double entendre. I gotcha. That man said he pulled a hamstring. What's next in boxing? Like, what's good, man? What's popping in boxing? Ow, ouch, owie, my hammy. Like, you, man, green eggs and ham. I am my hammy. Like, come on, man. He trying to hold out, trying to see what Canelo or Golovkin talking about. He want a couple things his way, and you don't want to fight Martin Murray. You like, man, fuck all that. Keith Thurman. Yo, funny. Ruslan making a comeback? I ain't heard about that. Maybe. That'd be good. Broner versus him. Jesse Vargas versus him. There's some fights out there for him. Jose Ramirez versus Ruslan. I would watch that. He snapped his hammy doing the Triple G whammy. I don't know what he was doing. He was doing the Cupid shuffle, the cha-cha slide. 2 step to the side, slide to the left. Hop one more time. Do the cha-cha slide. Do. Couple things me way. Slide to the left. Do the stanky leg. Slide to the right. Dun. Slide to the right. Dun. That motherfucker. Go and fight Triple G. Fight Triple G. Be a good boy now. Slide to the left. Hop up one time. Billy Joe Saunders was doing it. He was doing the cha-cha slide, man. Hurt his hammy, man. Canelo ate that meat. Slide to the left. Boom. Oh, y'all got me dying. Slide to the left. Slide to the left. Do the clean dance. Oh my gosh. Someone said, now freeze. Y'all crazy. But yeah, boxing is a good place. We just got a couple little issues popping. Y'all got me choking. Martin Murray called Billy Joe Saunders a shit house and a horrible creature. Hey, y'all be funny. I'll give it to y'all. Y'all British motherfuckers be funny with the disses. You fucking bloody wank. He called him a shit house, horrible creature. Like, goddamn. I've been called a lot of things. I never been called a horrible creature. That's pretty deep. Fucking hilarious live today. Yeah, man, we here to entertain. We the realest. We the most flamboyant. Okay. The hater, they want to hate on the channel. Build 5 different accounts. Come back. Okay. Rudy, what's up? We're just talking some of this boxing talk. What else is new? Crawford's in Vegas. Horns in Vegas. People keep asking. Crawford. That's who I am picking. That's who I think will win. Crawford. That boy Bud. Crawford. I think he wins. Reason being, I think he wins. No, I'm just playing. The reason being, I just think he does more. I already said this. If you have a tool shed, you got all these tools hanging up and nice and organized and neat, and you could pull out, oh, I need the hoe, I need the hose, you know what I mean? I need the lawnmower. You have more tools. You can pull them out any. Jeff Horn, he got the weed whacker. That's all, you know what I'm saying? And it's effective. He got the weed. But Terrence Crawford got the weed whacker, he got the lawnmower, he got the hoe, he got a rake. You know what I'm saying? He got different tools he can pull out that motherfucker. Jeff Horn got the weed whacker, the chainsaw, ving ving ving. You know what I'm saying? Crawford got those too. But Jeff Horn just got the weed whacker. He just got the, and sometimes you can get it done with just the weed whacker. Sometimes you can get it done with just the chainsaw and just the shit that ving 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 ving. You know what I mean? But I ain't picking you. I think his defense, he gets hit too much. But the thing that makes this a great fight, get the ESPN Plus app, is because Terrence Crawford is moving up. Uncharted territories as a pro, right? So just to see how is his punch resistance, how is his punch authority, you know what I mean? Are people respecting his power? Because if Jeff Horn absolutely has no respect for his power, then that could be a good fight. Because he's going to have to outbox the fuck out of Jeff Horn. And Jeff Horn's pretty tough. But I really think Terrence Crawford has, I don't think he has, even at 47, even though I haven't seen him, I don't think his power will be so minimal to the point where you're just going to walk through it and just eat the shit. Because part of Crawford's power is athleticism, speed, and accuracy. Like that body shot, I was there. It was super close. When he hit Ndongo, just yap. It was just well placed, just like Lomachenko had a well placed body shot. So I think he'll be good in the power department. And like, listen, I don't know why people keep saying Crawford is so small. Like, I don't see that. I don't see him being so tiny to you. I seen him next to Floyd. I seen him next to Keith Thurman, next to Sean Porter, and he looked bigger than all them dudes. And he hasn't even, this was before he even fully moved up to the division, or he was still at 140. So, I mean, y'all can say whatever you want, but I'm analyzing boxing based on what I've seen. And when I see something, it kind of sticks with me. But people making it sound like, here's the video I did. Look. Hold on, yo. Hold on 1 second. This is a video I did. Terrence Crawford went to like a Michael Jordan party. Keith Thurman was there. Shit. Hold on. I don't know why it's not focusing. Y'all get the picture. It's not focusing. I don't know why. Look at. He looked bigger than Keith Thurman to me. Here, let me zoom in a little. And this was before he even like officially moved up. Look, he looked equivalent side, if not, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I seen him next to Sean Porter, Floyd Mayweather. I don't know. Maybe I'm from the old school. Maybe I'm cut from a different cloth, but I don't see it. People keep acting like Terrence Crawford is so tiny. Like, bro, we're talking about guys like Floyd Mayweather who beat guys in the welterweight division. We're talking about guys like Manny Pacquiao who had a run beating guys at 147. And you don't think, look, here's another video I did. That's him and Floyd. Look, so what are we really talking about? So how, like, he looked bigger than Floyd, he looked bigger than Keith Thurman, or at least equivalent size. So, and I mean, does anyone think Floyd Mayweather would lose to Jeff Horn? You know what I'm saying? And I know Floyd fights his own way than Crawford, but at the same time, I think Crawford's still really highly rated and up there. And I think he could do, as long as he, the only thing is Crawford, I guess, could hurt him is he likes to trade sometimes. You know what I mean? But as long as he's smart, I think it'd be good. Personally, I thought Pacquiao beat Jeff Horn. It was close though. I thought Pacquiao won it though. But it's a good fight. All the variables, Crawford moving up 7 pounds. I'm looking forward to it. He played with the gold medalist who had experience at 147. He had beat Sammy Vasquez and he beat at Lamont Peterson at a catchweight of 143, which is actually considered welterweight because it's over 140. So that's just my thoughts. Yeah, slick ass gold medalist. So I think in the weight department, I don't like, and see this. Some of y'all look like I'm just trying to give my best insight here. There's different. Do you guys agree with this statement that I'm going to make? There's a difference between power and strength. Being strong versus being powerful. That's not always one and the same. Do you guys agree with that, or do you guys feel differently? Because I think they're two different departments. Okay, so a lot of people agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, power could be, there's different versions of power, because some people's power comes from one punch is just like, even if it's slow, it's just like heavy-handed thud. You're gonna boom, you're gonna feel it. You know what I mean? Like shatter. Some people's power comes from speed and it's explosive, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's so quick. It's like, bow, oh, fuck. And different powers affect different people differently. Like, let's say Maidana is slower, but he's super heavy-handed. That might hurt Amir Khan more than Zab Judah, who has power, but it's explosive. It just depends on the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Some people have power that it's just different types of power. But the thing with strength to me for a boxer is not just power and brute force and punch per capita power and all that power per capita. It's the ability to, like, you're strong. Like Floyd is strong. Andre Ward is strong. They may not have Maidana power, or Ward may not have Kovalev power, but they're both strong. Like, they work on their cores, they have strong legs, strong quads. So Kovalev, if you notice, versus Andre Ward, right? Andre Ward, especially in the first fight, he was never ragdolled by Kovalev. Like, even in tussles, clinches, Kovalev wasn't just able to muscle him around and push him around, because Ward is strong. He's strong. He's gonna hold his ground, hold his position, shit like that. Floyd is strong. He got rocked by Shane Mosley, stayed upright, and then he still, like, he didn't just get walked all over. You know what I mean? You're not gonna just back Floyd up. He's strong. You know what I mean? So even if Crawford's power is not as great as it was at 140, I think he's strong. I think he's a strong guy. I don't see Jeff Horn getting on the inside, clinching, having one arm free, and then Crawford not protect himself and not just getting ragdolled and thrown around and shit. Like Jaime Munguia versus Saddam Ali, to be honest, it looked like a mismatch, because you had a 21-year-old kid that looked huge, and Saddam Ali couldn't do nothing. He got hurt early, but it didn't look like he would be able to deal with the power and strength of a guy like Jaime Munguia. You know what I mean? Because he was just too big for him. So he would have to box hella smart. So people get that confused. Power and strength is not always one and the same. And then some of it could be up here, like how you plant your feet, and you know what I'm saying, like just where you're at in the ring and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really see Jeff Horn ragdolling Terrence Crawford at all. And skill for skill, we already know who has more skill. So that's just my thoughts on this. That's not true. All fighters don't have strength. You don't know what you're talking about. All fighters are not strong. Like, I mean, look at Kovalev. Kovalev is the bigger fighter, and he don't know what to do on the inside. So I wouldn't say he's strong. Like, I mean, he has power, but I wouldn't say he's super strong. Like, he was letting Andre Ward out wrestle him, like get his hands free and stuff. You know what I mean? Same thing like Amir Khan. Amir Khan, he can't be in the up close in the phone booth with Canelo and then hold his ground. Canelo would like ragdoll Amir Khan. He's not strong enough to. I mean, did you see Amir Khan fighting on the inside with Khan, with Canelo, or did you see him try to keep his range? Eesh. What did you see in that fight? That would be horrible if Amir Khan tried to be in the pocket with him, like and trade blow for blow. You know what I'm saying? That would be horrible for him, because he wouldn't be strong there. That he wouldn't have the physical strength to have the bigger guy. See, Floyd has physical strength, so bigger guys, they don't just Maidana didn't just do whatever the fuck he want. Like, he couldn't just ragdoll Floyd, and he was fighting lightweight dirty, especially in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? So there's a difference. So that's all I'm trying to say. Look at Gary Russell Jr. I thought he was definitely outweighed by Joseph Jojo Diaz in the rematch, or in their fight. But on the inside, he still held his own. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Joseph Diaz was just abusing him. You know what I mean? It was a good fight in the first half, and then he pulled away. So that's my little sermon on power and strength. I just don't think Jeff Horn is that strong where he's gonna ragdoll Terrence Crawford and dictate and stand his ground and make Terrence Crawford have no options to move or what. I don't know. I just don't see it. And then the other thing with Jeff Horn is, I don't know. I just like for example, I've said this for years, and people, especially like, it's crazy to see boxing, like, because you could see the casuals do like Thanos. Remember when he snapped, everyone's like dissipating and stuff. That's what you see with the casuals. Nobody's even really talking about Pacquiao. Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody's really talking about Pacquiao Matisse. I think it's a good fight, but you notice that fight's not really buzzing like that. Imagine if Pacquiao were to fight Matisse 5 years ago, 4 years ago. That would be a hot ass fight. Everybody would be talking about it. But people know what it is, and see, this is the thing with casuals. They just dip. You know what I mean? Because they're not real true fans. You know what I mean? A lot of people who supported Pacquiao, in my opinion, not everybody, because he's a good fighter, but there's a lot of people who are just along for the ride. But now they are aware that Pacquiao probably isn't the same fighter and stuff like that, so they dip, and that's why you don't see that, because he had an immense casual presence. But now that he hasn't looked like, I guess, phenomenal, you see them disappear. Like, look. Like, he don't look like horrible shape. I did an ego weight watch. Let's check it. I don't think he looks horrible, like, you know what I mean, for the average Joe or something. He don't look like he's bad shape. People are like, oh, it's his age. Floyd Mayweather's older than him, and he looks like he's in better shape than Pacquiao. Pacquiao got a lot going. He's a family man. He's a half politician. He's doing stuff with the army in the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? So he looks a lot smaller to me. But anyway, it's funny how boxing works, because a couple years ago, if you would, like, before Mayweather fight, if you would say anything about Pacquiao, you had all these casuals. Oh, you're stupid, you're racist, and they're arguing. Where are they now? No one's even where are all those people talking about Pacquiao and Matisse? I don't even see videos on YouTube about the fight too much. I think I probably made more videos on YouTube about Pacquiao and Matisse than a lot of people. You know what I mean? And that just goes to show you, some people are just here for the ride, and then when it slows up, when you can tell that the fighter's no longer the same, they just go on to the Lomachenko or Triple G or whoever else is being billed in the mainstream fighter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Pacquiao looks pretty tiny to me right now. Most of Pacquiao's fans dipped when he lost to Mayweather, clearly. But it's just funny because, like I said, if you would have said anything before that, before 2015 when they fought, if you would have said anything about Pacquiao, you get mad resistance and feedback and, oh, you don't know shit about boxing. People that swear they know more than you, but where are they now? Where are those people talking about this Matisse fight? I think it's a good fight, actually. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a real good fight, but it's a dangerous fight for Pacquiao, just like Crawford was. And see, I was making videos about it. That's why I don't fret, because I've always been on the front line with this YouTube shit, and I'm still here. I told you that Pacquiao's team, or him himself, or whoever, didn't want to fight Terrence Crawford. Now, if you even suggest that Crawford and Pacquiao fight, people would be like, oh, you're full of shit. Like, he's old, let him retire, because they know what will happen. Same thing with Errol Spence. A couple years ago, it wasn't even a couple years, it might have been a year or two ago, Errol Spence made a comment after his win. I think after the Algieri fight, maybe. I don't remember what fight. Errol Spence said that Pacquiao, he would love to fight him, and Pacquiao doesn't really have the fundamentals. He's like, Pacquiao, he's a good fighter, he don't have the fundamentals. And people gave Errol Spence shit. Oh, what have you? Because he wasn't a champion. They gave him shit. Oh, you don't know shit. Pacquiao would destroy you. Where are those people that said Pacquiao would destroy Errol Spence? Nowhere to be found, because they know what would happen if he were to fight Errol Spence. That would be ugly. Two southpaws, one younger. Because, like I'm going to say right now, and it's funny because now I can say it, and even when I was saying it in the past, there was a lot of kickback and a lot of feedback. A lot of people said I don't know. But one thing I've always told you, Pacquiao's fun to watch. He's entertaining. He's a legend. He seems like a good dude. He's not a smart fighter. Not smart, like in terms of sensible. He doesn't do smart things. And that's what happened with Jeff Horn, right? He fought Jeff Horn. You're not in your 20s anymore. You underestimated Jeff Horn, in my opinion. You underestimated him. And then he came out blazed and not like really like guns blazing, trying to give it his all in front of his hometown crowd. And Pacquiao, what did he do? Banging his glove. That's you're not in your 20s no more. That shit don't work. You ain't just gonna be make fizz faces and okay, bang your gloves together. And Horn wasn't worried about none of that. And he put you in a dog fight. But doing all that's not smart. He was walking back to the ropes and then losing rounds by fighting off the rope. Pacquiao can't fight off the ropes. That's not his sweet spot. Pacquiao's good with that. You know what I'm saying? He needs angles, movement, shit like that. Doing all that, walking to the ropes, and then that's where Jeff Horn was doing some good work. But anyway, I said all that to say this. Pacquiao's not a smart fighter. Terrence Crawford is. Pacquiao's never been a smart fighter to me. Good fighter, maybe smart offensively. He knew what he had in his prime. But overall, I'm talking about ring IQ smart. Never really seen that. Smash the like button. But Terrence Crawford is. So my point is, I think if Crawford gets Jeff Horn in trouble, like Pacquiao got Jeff Horn in trouble in round 9, Jeff Horn is toast. Crawford ain't gonna let you off the hook because he's gonna be like bah. And then if you're still hanging on, he gonna slow down a taste, and then he's gonna like try to fill you out, jab to the body, hook up. He's gonna try to break you down at that point. He's not gonna just like, like you're not gonna. Pacquiao really has no one to blame for the Jeff Horn loss than himself, because he made like big major errors trying to fight off the ropes. That's not what you do. And he's the bigger person, and he's younger than you, and he looked pretty durable. Why are you fighting off the ropes? That's not ever been your like. Why didn't he fight off the ropes versus Margarito? Because that would be stupid. You know what I mean? Because Margarito was so big, but he let Jeff Horn try to pin him to the ropes. And then when he had Jeff Horn hurt, he kind of punched himself out, it looked like, because Jeff Horn was so durable. But like I said, Terrence Crawford, he's more surgical, more cerebral. So I really feel like if Jeff Horn gets in that same level of predicament, bye-bye, Jeffrey. My name is Jeff. I don't think that's going to be a good look for him. But once again, this all goes back to Pacquiao fighting more instinctually, more like an animal instinct and shit, than fighting with smart. Like, I mean, it's something certain. That's why I love the sweet science, because there's something about it when a guy knows he has an opponent hurt and he doesn't rush it, and he's like just taking his time trying to, you know what I mean, trying to figure out what's the last couple of punches that he needs to throw to get you up out of there. You don't just start going for the feint. They're in survival mode. You get what I'm saying? They're in survival mode, so they're looking for every big shot you're trying to throw. So you have to put it together. That's why I like when Ward got Kovalev hurt in the second one. He was just trying to break him down to the body. He knew the body hurt him, break him down the body. He started it upstairs, knew the body hurt him, you know what I'm saying? So he was just, dig into the body, which was basically belt line, and Kovalev was crying about it being low blows. I like that. Pacquiao just threw a whole bunch of punches, and then Jeff Horn survived it. You got to pick your shots, even when hurt. That's why he got knocked out when he fought Marquez. You got to be smart. Even just because you have a wounded animal doesn't mean you're going to be able to get him out of it. Like, honestly, Gervonta Tank Davis is smarter than Pacquiao. Straight up. Yeah, I said it. I'm not talking about who'd win prime for prime or some bullshit, but what I'm talking about is what I just said. Gervonta Tank Davis is a smarter fighter. You could quote me on this. He is a smarter, more cerebral fighter than Manny Pacquiao. And it's evident by when he gets you hurt. Look at the Jesus Cuellar. He started picking him off. Like, he didn't just jump for it. He didn't just start throwing. He has the power. He already knows that. But he started like abusing Jesus Cuellar. and he was gonna get him out of there. It was like I was there. I was at the fight live. You know what I'm saying? He was picking his shots. That's boxing shit. Gervonta, I said it. Tell him Ego sent you. Tell him Ego said it. Gervonta Tank Davis is a smarter. I'm not saying he's accomplished more than Pacquiao. I'm not talking about prime for prime, who would win, none of that bullshit. I'm saying just what I said it is. Gervonta Tank Davis is a smarter fighter. Look at his finishes. Jose Pedraza. Like, here's another example. Chris Algieri. How you knock a motherfucker down 6 times who's not even in your weight class? They fought at like 143, and then you don't finish him, and you're clearly hurting him because you're not putting it together right. You think if Terrence Crawford or Gervonta Tank Davis knocked the guy down 6 times or whatever it was for Chris Algieri, let him out the cage, you don't think they're gonna finish him? Honestly. Let's just hypothetically say, I know it doesn't necessarily equate, but let's say Terrence Crawford dropped Chris Algieri 6 times like Pacquiao did. What's going to happen? Well, honestly, in your heart of all hearts, what happens to Chris Algieri in that fight? Even Errol Spence, you've seen it because he fought Chris Algieri. Same thing, if you could genetically engineer Gervonta Tank Davis to the welterweight division, and he fought Chris Algieri, and he hurt Chris Algieri with the combination. Does Chris Algieri make it to the 12? Y'all tell me. Spence dissected Algieri. That's what I'm saying. Sweet science shit, basic fundamentals. See, Pacquiao made a career off of being awkward, not necessarily being what you would teach, not being fundamentally sound. This is what Errol Spence was talking about, and you motherfuckers got mad at him. But he had a point then, and I'm corroborating it now and giving you guys examples. Pacquiao's never relied on that. Pacquiao's never relied on doing things the right way, and that's cool because it's his style. But when it comes to smarts and intelligence, that's why that's why he can't get Brandon Rios out of there, but Danny Garcia did. That's why he can't get Chris Algieri out of there, but Errol Spence did. That's why he can't get Jeff Horn out of there when he has him badly hurt in round 9. But if that was Gervonta Tank Davis in there, if he was of that size, he would have got Jeff Horn out of there. Or Terrence Crawford. We're going to see what he does. And that's not even all the way fair comparison because Crawford, this is his first fight. But I have faith. I think Bud's going to win. I don't know if he absolutely will stop him because, again, it's his first fight. But I'm picking Bud all the way. And that's the show, people. I'm about to stretch out. I got some other stuff to work on. Just talking this good old boxing talk. Like I said, a lot of things are going to be answered real shortly here. I might even do a vampire stream because we ahead of the schedule. I want to thank everyone, shooters, everybody for listening to me bump my gums. How old was Pacquiao? Stop making excuses. Pacquiao's age has little to do with what I'm saying. If Pacquiao invested in the basics, and if he would fight more scientific, more technical, then his age wouldn't be the deciding factor. But once again, the reason why Pacquiao is looking like this, well, there's multiple reasons. But one of them is that Pacquiao, again, he was athletic, so he relied on certain things. So as Father Time kicks in, some of those things are no longer going to be at your disposal. So you're going to have to get it done another way. You're going to have to evolve. Or in Pacquiao's case, you were moving up in 8 divisions, and for some reason you were able to stop guys much bigger than you, but you can't stop anyone now. So you're going to have to rely on your instinct plus smarts to get it done, not just your instinct. You can't just like what you did with Margarito. And just move around and hit it, because not everyone's Margarito. There's other guy. Errol Spence is big, but he's also fundamentally sound. He's going to be trying to abuse your body to slow you down. So you're going to have to get it done another way. So as Father Time crept up on Pacquiao might get knocked out by Matisse. The more I start thinking of this fight, the more I'm starting to think that. And it's sad because boxing always does this to fighters. Manny Pacquiao might get stretched by Lucas Matisse. And the funny thing is, I don't even think Lucas Matisse looked good in his last fight. But Lucas Matisse looks like he could take a good punch. We know he can punch and he can crack. And Pacquiao's looking real light. Could be a good fight, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried for Pacquiao. He might get sent upstate. I don't know, man. Lucas got cracks, man. I'm kind of worried for Pacquiao. Straight up. Tim Bradley said no one's hit him as hard as Lucas Matisse. Lucas Matisse was losing and turned the whole fight around. I don't know, man. I'm worried about Pacquiao. Well, we're going to find out shortly. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section. Subscribe, like. The haters, you only get half a bar. Fuck y'all. We working. Peace out.